Water? Bitterballen ertussenin of?
Bitterballen op de sloep van Dinercafé Diep uit Groningen. Alexander Sørloth is op deze zonnige middag de gast op de sloep en gaat een rondje maken door de grachten in het centrum van de stad.
Welcome aboard our boat. We're gonna do a nice trip around the city of Groningen.
Sørloth is alweer bijna 5 maanden in Groningen nadat hij afgelopen winter vertrok uit zijn geboorteland Noorwegen.
It was the first time for me, you know, in another country and playing and stuff. But yeah, I think it was okay. The teammates took me in really well, and I got also some fellow Scandinavians on the team. So it was okay, I think.
Yeah. But in what language do you speak with each other?
We speak our own language. It's Swedish and Danish and Norwegian is almost the same. I like to say that Norwegians understand Swedish and Danish, but those two don't understand that well each other. But yeah, we can communicate with each other, so that's good.
Sørloth speelde tot nu toe 12 wedstrijden voor FC Groningen, waarvan 5 als basisspeler.
In Norway we always play in zone defense, but here it's more man-man and it's more a little bit more not physical but more running in that sense. I think that it's going better and better, and it's not that difficult to understand how the style of playing is.
Yeah, we see the Groninger Museum behind us. Have you been to the museum?
No, I haven't been yet. No.
Have you heard of it?
I've heard of it. It's a really special building. So I've driven by it a few times, and I've heard of it, but never been.
Yeah, what do you think of it if you see it?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's very recognizable. It's easy to see, and it's a quite special building.
And what do you like the most in Groningen?
Right now, I think it's the city, and the city is really nice. And when the sun is out and it's outside, and you can eat at the restaurant and outside, and when the weather is good, and then you can really see how beautiful the city is. So
Yeah, the way of life in Holland and Groningen can you compare it with the way of life in Norway?
It's a little bit more liberal here, I think. I think it's more liberal here than in any place almost in Holland. But,
in what way?
Yeah, you know, it's very free here, if you can say that. That's maybe a little bit different than in Norway, but the culture isn't that different. It was also really easy to adapt to the culture here, and so it's almost the same.
What do you think of the bikes? Because you can see them here also.
And that's maybe the biggest difference, I think, between the cities. In Norway, you don't have to look when you drive a car. You don't have to look always in the rear windows and everything, because you don't want to crash in a cyclist. But it's good for the environment, I think. So maybe we should learn something from Holland in Norway.
Straks gaan we verder met onze tocht door de Groninger grachten. We maken met Alexander Sørloth een tocht door de grachten van de stad Groningen. Ondertussen bespreken we met de Noorse spits hoe hij na bijna een half jaar FC Groningen zijn rol ziet in het eerste elftal.
My goal is to be the first striker, really, and I don't like to talk about a amount of goals or anything like that. I just want to be the first striker, and I know if I am that, the goals are going to come. The main focus is to be the first striker.
Yeah, so you have to convince the new coach that you are the first striker.
Of course. So you have to do a good pre-season. I'm actually looking forward to the pre-season very much, because it's nice to start with the team from the beginning. That is maybe the most boring part of the season, you know, when you're not playing any meaningful games or anything. But for me, I think it's, or for everybody in the team, when a new coach is coming, it's always really important with the first impression. So yeah.
Sørloth fungeert in het huidige elftal vooral als aanspeelpunt. Een speler die de bal vasthoudt voor de opkomende spelers. Ziet hij zichzelf ook zo?
The team I played in Norway, Bodø/Glimt, we were laying really low. So I was the, what you call it, aanspeelpunt?
Aanspeelpunt?
Aanspeelpunt, yeah. So I was the aanspeelpunt in that team. So I had to keep the ball, you know, and yeah, use a lot of muscles. But now I think it's much better the way we play now because of the, you know, the more positive spell. We have the ball much more, and that suits me well as well. So yeah.
So you saw a little bit of Groningen. How do you like this tour?
I like it very much. It's a little bit different seeing the city from this point of view. So you can see more, you know, the hidden parts, I think, and yeah, it's a really beautiful city. From before, I've only been in the center of the city, you know, Grote Markt, and that is of course very nice. But it's yeah, it's very nice to see the city from this point of view as well.